Sometimes perfectionism is something that many people struggle with, including myself, on a daily basis. With Mother's Day right around the corner, we wanted to introduce you to a mother-daughter duo who know all too well about the desire to achieve perfectionism. Joining us now are two authors, Emily Golden, who wrote The New Golden Rule, and Ellen Mantell, who wrote So Much More Than My Astami. And welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Well, my first question, you both have written books about your personal life. How has reflecting on your journey helped you realize the reality of being a perfectionist? I mean, when you hear the new golden rule, I kind of have a feeling when the golden rule is, treat others how you want to be treated. So it's a hint in there, right?
So the new golden rule is to treat yourself the way you want others to treat you. And I wrote the new golden rule because of my own lived experience as a high performer, as a professional who had reached great heights in my career. I wasn't so kind to myself. I was always striving for more. I was always striving for better. And in my work with professionals, I realized that the common link was that there was this voice of harsh criticism, sometimes loud, sometimes not so loud. And that led me to write the book, The New Golden Rule, really to be in service of others, to support them.
Wow, I definitely can relate to that. And what about your mother?
Hi, I have an ostomy, which is many people call an ostomy a bag, and mine is an ileostomy. I have it for 7 years, but I struggled with an illness for over 20 years. So I wrote my book to be of service to others also. I became acutely aware of the fact that my perfectionism was no longer attainable because I now have something that many people would consider a disfigurement. And I want to put a positive face on it, but I also want to reveal some of the struggles that went into it. So the name of my book is So Much More Than My Ostomy, Loving My Perfectly Imperfect Body.
Gotcha. And before we head out, I was just curious, have you learned much more about each other after reading each other's books?
So what I can say is that my mother and I have been on an amazing journey together, and our relationship wasn't always the beautiful relationship that it is today. Of course, as mother-daughter, we did a dance together for many, many years. And we're very open about the fact that my mom lived most of her life trying to perfect herself on the outside to hide insecurities and what she felt were imperfections on the inside. And I grew up with that operating system. And I myself kind of learned and was schooled in that way of being, which is stifling. And our relationship over the years has really flourished. Part of it is my mom's ostomy, her experience. She got sick when I was 15, had many, many surgeries. We came so close to losing her. And of course, that bonded us together. But it was really the healing journey of our own traumas. I have a child with special needs, and that also impacted my journey myself. And so our journeys together have really taught us that it is the relationship that we have with ourselves. It is the acceptance and the love that we can have for ourselves that allows us to be loving and supportive and compassionate with one another. And the breakthroughs that we've had in relationship to ourselves have manifested in our relationship with one another. And it's really so fitting. And I don't, of course, like that my mother has to have this ostomy because of the health issues. But at the same time, it's really been a beautiful breakthrough for us because there is nothing perfect. Nothing is perfect. No one is perfect. And it's to embrace the imperfections and to be able to love ourselves regardless of how we look is the powerful message we want to make sure to send out to mothers, daughters, anyone out there.
Wow, so this would be the perfect gift, right? For a mother, a daughter to share together. Well, if you want more information on the new Golden Rule and so much more than myostomy, you can check out the newgoldenrule.info, and we'll have that on WSLS.com.
Awesome.
Thank you.